Whoa! Smack on my Alice in Chains shirt, motherfucker.
Come on, save me.
We're already live.
Where are we live?
We are?
Oh shit, we're live?
Probably.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
I don't know. Are we live?
I had us live on Facebook, but now it's...
It says we're live.
Well, it says it's ended. I don't know why it's...
Let me check it out. I don't know. Rudy,
We are live on...
go figure. That's why I had you learn all this, because you were the one that was supposed to be.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching us live right now, we are experiencing technical difficulties. Please excuse us while we try to fix this. Botchamania, here we come. Matthew, I'm talking to you.
I love this.
My name is Mikey O'Shea. Follow me at Mikey_O'Shea87 at Instagram, MBWrestler87 on Twitter, and you are watching the newest edition of Botchamania.
All right, we're live with producer D and friends.
Right now, we are experiencing technical difficulties. Please. And I gotta stop hearing myself.
Yeah, you got to turn our volume down because everyone can hear the echo.
Okay, we're...
I can't wait for
I
Thanksgiving.
know, because it was turned up. Let's go sit down. Yeah. All right. Thank you, CJ and Joey the Bull. Hi, guys.
Hi, CJ and Joey the Bull, our two most biggest fans of free admission. Welcome to the newest edition of Free Admission. We like to wish everybody a futuristic happy Thanksgiving. I am your host for today because, unfortunately, people can't do their jobs. And to my right, we have our newcomer, Voodoo
Master.
Voodoo Master?
Voodoo Master.
Voodoo Master. And to my left, standing in at 5 foot, Mr. Rudy. Anyways. Yeah, I'm Rudy. I don't care. So.
Is that good?
What to recap
I think
today?
you're okay.
Okay.
I just want
What
to
to
make sure it's
recap
up
today?
so it catches you.
Why don't we
Okay,
talk
cool.
about straight up Survivor Series?
How about we talk about straight up our
Well,
show?
Survivor Series first. We got to get the WWE stuff out first.
Fine,
We do
fine,
that
fine.
after.
WWE stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it.
You didn't watch Survivor Series? Well, Lesnar beat.
I watched part of it and then I
Well,
fell
a
asleep.
shock.
But
As much as I would love
Sorry.
AJ Styles to win, I don't think
Lesnar
he
was
would-
actually working, though.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Eh,
Lesnar actually
I wasn't
worked.
impressed.
I was like,
Sorry.
I wasn't really impressed,
Lesnar
but it was
hasn't
more
impressed
like,
me in like 10 years.
but I was just kind of like, holy crap, he's actually selling for Styles. So I'll give him that. He was selling.
Yeah, I
a little
noticed
bit.
that.
I don't know.
Shield versus
I'm
New
over
Day.
the whole Lesnar thing. Like,
Yeah,
I'd
I'm waiting
rather
for
see
somebody
him
to
go
come on.
tap
Yeah.
people out in MMA again. You know?
Well, you're going to have to wait till WrestleMania, probably.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Tap him out? I don't think they're going to let him do that.
No, we're talking about him.
Unless
going
it's
to
Kurt
MMA.
Angle.
I know.
We're talking about him going to MMA.
Yeah.
Back to MMA instead.
You think he's going to go back?
We would hope he would.
I would rather him go back. I would rather watch him.
He was
go
more
back.
entertaining in MMA.
Yes.
When he took on Mark Hunt, man, it was not really like an exciting match because
It's
Mark.
because he was just there for the money. He didn't give a
How
crap
about
it.
Team Raw, though? They dominated.
It's because they got Triple H.
And Kurt Angle.
Triple H didn't do that much.
Yeah, but you tell
Hate to say it.
the guy that runs the company that he ain't going over.
Okay, and Triple H caused
True.
caused Angle to get out of the match. They gave him that
The elimination.
elimination.
You know, they've been teasing about Triple H and The Rock a lot for WrestleMania. I think they might have a little match with Kurt Angle and Triple H coming Royal Rumble to milk it a little bit.
Yeah, and then I hope
I
The
can see
Rock
that.
like cost Triple H the match.
Martin
Just a little
Santiago says, "What's up, Voodoo Master?"
What's up, Martin Santiago? How's it going?
Let the record show we're going to replace Angel Atu and Freddie Flores starting today because Voodoo Master gets fans.
Yeah.
All right, what do you guys think about Alexa Bliss versus Charlotte Flair?
Hot. I didn't watch it.
Well, Charlotte Flair went over. I was wanting Bliss.
She did?
Yes,
Yeah,
did.
she did.
But it says right there. Oh, wait. Yeah, it says right there Raw Woman defeats SmackDown Woman.
Yeah, that was the match. The women's Survivor
Oh,
Series
shit.
match.
Never mind. I'm looking at the wrong. Okay.
God, you dingbat.
Raw Women tag match. The Raw Women went over. Okay, fine.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
Charlotte beat Bliss, and I was like, why?
Mm-hmm.
God, let Bliss win. Just give Bliss everything.
You know
just
what?
want to
I'm
give Bliss
kind
everything.
of I
just
love
just give me
watching Bliss. However, I'm very sick of seeing Bliss with that fucking title. It needed to change hands. I was
You know,
I'm sick of it.
She's
Bliss is
I'm over
getting Bliss just like
Just change it up,
Just
you
give
know?
me Bliss.
just like Charlotte Flair. I feel like she's getting too much too soon. But just like, and like, you know, you don't want to give Bliss everything on a silver platter.
Oh,
So
I want to give
she's
Bliss
been
everything.
winning
Trust
a lot,
me.
bro. She's been becoming the women's champion a lot. So it's only a matter of time for her to, you know, give some back, lose, show them that you're not untouchable, because it's more pressure to be untouchable than to not be untouchable.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Ruben, how you doing? God bless you. I'm not talking shit. I'm just saying,
He's
like,
just saying.
the only person I think of untouchable is Ruben Iglesias.
I know, but I completely forgot about that.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
You bastard.
Can someone tag him?
Yeah, someone tag Ruben in that just so we can see that. Love you, Ruben.
CJ says she likes Charlotte better than Alexa. I agree with
Tell
you.
CJ
Yeah, I
she-
agree with that.
tell
I
CJ
second
she
that.
could suck
I
it.
get that.
You know what?
And I'm a fan of Bliss. I'm just, it's just.
You know, call me imaginary, but I feel like Charlotte Flair should be in an upcoming Wonder Woman movie. She's got that Amazon
She kind of does. that
physique, if
build.
you know what I
Yeah,
mean.
She
Yeah.
does.
I don't know. Every time I like see like Charlotte, I just like see like look at her face. I'm like, she looks way too much like Rick.
Yeah,
she looks
but
literally just like her father.
she's got her father's eyes, much like David Flair's got his father's
I'm just
eyes.
like, I'm just waiting for her to cut a promo and just like completely just start bleeding during the entire promo.
Well, the funny thing is, because I never watched WCW live back in the day, but when in 2000, when I watched some history of it, what?
CJ says you suck it, Rudy.
Oh, take that.
If it's Blissy.
I saw the
if it's
David-
Bliss, if
I
it's
was
Bliss, I will.
I was watching the David Flair and Ric Flair rivalry back
How
in
you
the
doing?
Vince Russo days, and they went to the Flair home, and you can actually see Charlotte Flair right there, and she still got the same face.
Yeah.
She was like maybe 12 or 13 at the time.
You know what? I watched an episode of Celebrity Wife Swap, and they did it with, who was it? Rowdy Piper's family, and one of his kids looked just like him. I was like, whoa. It was really
Rest in peace,
bizarre.
Hot Rod.
It was really interesting.
So what do you guys think about Paige returning?
What's the engineer talking about?
Sadness?
What?
Someone named Joel wants to know when Voodoo's next match will be.
So
No,
Voodoo
but
has a
just-
couple matches he's looking forward to. Next OCCW shows as well. Voodoo's gonna be wrestling at the next OCCW shows. Just training, getting ready for the next show. That's what I'm looking forward to. But Voodoo is training right now as well.
What he's trying to get at, folks, is you need to be patient, because this
Exactly.
kid is still new on the block. When he wrestled at OCCW this past Saturday at End of the World, which we will be talking about very soon, he just had his third ever match. So obviously, you know, guy's got to pay his dues. The next show of
Exactly.
OCCW ain't going to take place till 2 months from now. Now what?
I'm sorry. Our fans are very funny today. One of the comments we have coming in from Santiago Perez, he says, Rudy, next time announce you're coming from the ceiling. For those of you who don't know, Rudy
Hey.
dropped in from
Do we have video of that?
the
Can we like show
skies.
that?
Did
Like-
we get that video? Let's go
Like,
ahead.
let's just show that just
we'll
for that
show you
guy.
guys this
I got you.
video.
And then
we'll talk
Very
about it.
interesting. Rudy doing stupid shit. Here we go.
I feel like that should just be a new segment. Really doing stupid shit.
It should.
25.
Hey, it's 30. Get it right, goddammit.
You should be able to click 4
You're
in
not
audio.
25 yet.
Up, that's.
Oh,
that's
that's-
all
We got to
fine.
back it up.
Back it up, back it up.
Back it up. Put it on one.
There we go. Here we see a fellow the challenger for the OCCW Heavyweight Champion. And we see something up there. Spider-Man-ing his way up. Oh, shit! It's Rudy!
What?
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
You can stop it there.
So for the record, we now have like 2 weeks in a row that we got to play like just videos of me jumping off stupid
Right.
kind of
So
shit.
was the first balcony or ceiling or whatever you want to call it that you jumped off of, was that just practice for this time?
To me, when I
Taco sesh.
when I first
Taco
saw that
sesh,
first
yes.
balcony
Oh, man.
and I jumped off that, after I did that, I was like, you know what? Thinking about my game plan going forward, I was
You
like,
had an itch to scratch.
I was just kind of like, well, now that ceiling's not too high. I'm not as scared to jump off that one. So I was like, it works.
The fans want to know if Othello actually cheese grated your head.
Yes, he did.
There's proof. I see your eye is still a
Yeah,
little
I
red
still
there.
got a little black.
Oh, you
eye
got
there,
bruises
yeah.
on your arm too.
Yeah, I got bruises on my arm, my back, my neck.
You want some of
name
that
it.
Rudy
Poor Rudy.
cheese.
Yikes.
But like I said, walked away, still as OCCW champion.
We had a good crowd too, right?
Yeah, about 150 people.
There's one thing you can always count on with OCCW. When we book a date to do a show, we won't cancel that date.
Bang bang.
Whether we
Ooh.
get 5 people or 150 people, which we did last one.
Whether our ring is stolen or not, we will run.
Shots fired.
Sorry about that, but
Don't
I
hit
had
the
to.
table.
He does it all the time.
I don't care.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Ew!
I threw it.
With that being said, we like to wish Gus on his future endeavors. If he's actually gone, I highly doubt it, and he's just causing a scene on Facebook. But there is a new wrestling promotion that has risen up from the ashes like a rising phoenix, because we have a new wrestling promotion now in San Diego called Ground Zero, and it's run by the people that pretty much own Battle U, which was the school for FCW. And their first show is going to be December 23rd. I don't know the main events because I can't remember it at the top of my mind, but we like to wish Ground Zero a good starts for their new company, because we need more wrestling promotions in San Diego. So far we got SoCal Pro, we got Fist Combat, and we got now Ground Zero.
Yes, because FCW is officially
Then again,
out of
SoCal
order,
Pro's
right?
in Oceanside. It's like the neighbor of San Diego.
Well, they do still run San Diego at times, though.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Ground Zero, we like to wish you the best. And do you have any other wrestling promotions going on since OCCW is not going to do another show till January?
No, next week I am at Hybrid Pro, November 29th.
Oh, Taco Sesh. Is it Winchester?
No, this is Riverside
At the motocross?
You might need to be a little closer.
for
At
a cage match. Got a little preparation for Othello, don't I?
I wonder what ring you're going to be in.
I believe it's probably going to be at the ring we used at Winchester.
Yeah, I know. I'm just.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I wonder if it'll be someone's ring that has gone missing.
Very nice. We
Now-
also have some guys going to Big Valley, right, in Vegas?
Oh, yes.
Are you going? Aren't you coming
It's
with
on the
us?
Yes, I will be
26th,
there.
right?
That's right. This Sunday, I make my return to Las Vegas for the Big Valley Wrestling promotion in the roller hockey rink of Las Vegas.
Yes.
I have never wrestled for Big Valley before, but I have wrestled in Vegas before, and it's been over a year, and I'm looking forward to making my return to Las Vegas because I miss that place very much, and I will be seeing you guys this coming Sunday. Now, Voodoo, I know you're new to the business. You only had 3 matches. Aside from OCCW, do you have anything else coming up that we should know about?
So I am WPW. It's another promotion that I wrestle for.
There you go.
We are going to be having some shows. I know for sure one in December. I'm not too sure what day, but for sure there'll be one in December, like nearing Christmas time.
Do you know the location?
Most likely either the Anaheim Marketplace.
Yeah.
But other than that,
You better let me know if
there'll
you're
be
booked
more
there,
stuff
kid.
next
I'll be
year.
there.
So I'll be working WPW and OCCW shows.
Yeah, man, you're paying your dues. You're getting any opportunity you could possibly get.
Exactly.
Just one thing, no matter how much you love this business, stay away from XWW. Anyways, next on the list, what do we got to talk about?
Let's see. UEW is returning for Sovereign of Slaughter.
Is it going to be just a death match tournament?
It's not just a deathmatch tournament.
'Cause when I used to
They
wrestle
do
for them 3
have
years ago,
sanctioned matches.
They
as
had
well.
sanctioned matches followed by a death match.
What it's going to be, I think they're having 2 sanctioned matches. They've only announced one of them so far, and then it will be a deathmatch tournament as well.
I'm
So,
just excited they're going to be in Santa Ana.
Me too. I
More
love
wrestling
it.
promotions in Orange
I don't
County,
have
baby.
to drive an hour and a half.
Come
to
on, we
there.
need more wrestling in Orange County, preferably around Anaheim area because we kind of got Los Alamitos and Huntington Beach and Staten area. So
Covered,
maybe
yeah.
like Anaheim or Garden Grove, or actually stay away from Garden Grove. We kind of want to get that territory one day because I want to go to my high school one day. But yeah, we need more wrestling promotions in Orange County. So good job UEW by taking Santa Ana.
Yes, I love it. I'm super excited.
Oh, can we talk about Kodo Hero and Jay Baker?
We're gonna wait for that. Actually.
Oh, I really want to
No,
see that.
I don't care. You're not.
I haven't seen it yet. That's
I don't
why.
give a shit.
Hey, watch
I'm
your
in
language.
charge. We've
Oh, Amped Up
got-
Wrestling. Let's talk about that.
yes.
Amped Up Wrestling, a new wrestling promotion in Los Angeles run by one of our good pals in professional wrestling. Probably the one guy that I've wrestled more than anybody else in this business. And I wrestled a lot of guys a lot of times. Kyle Webb,
I got a
Jarek
story for this,
Matthews,
too.
Sean Black. This guy and I, we wrestled so many times all over Southern California. And now, once again, we talked about this 2 weeks ago. He's bringing a new wrestling promotion to Los Angeles, January 6th, Saturday. Rudy, go.
Do you remember the time when me and you tagged against him and Bobby Rios?
Yes.
And he forgot his like wrestling gear?
He did?
Yes, he was wearing sweats. And you literally like roll out and you go to the camera person and you're like, this is what happens when you forget your gear.
Ah, shit.
You remember that?
Yeah.
That was amazing. I loved
Actually, you know what?
What is the weirdest thing you've ever seen someone wrestle in? Because I've seen some weird stuff.
it.
That's hard. Oh, shit.
Think about it. Think about it.
Seen a few guys.
What
wrestle
about you,
teachers.
fans? What's the weirdest thing you've ever seen someone wrestle in?
X-Nay on Freak Show, Hood Slam, and Fist Combat.
No, people that legit this is like supposed to be their gear.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've seen a man who was rather skinny wrestle in a sumo diaper that he had sized for himself.
Fair enough. I mean, my first
It
match.
did not hold everything.
I mean, my gear, my first match wasn't the worst thing in the world, but I wore freaking camouflage MMA shorts with a Battleground sleeveless T-shirt. So, yeah.
Oh, you remember the time I wrestled in that one bald cap?
Oh, yeah, Ruback.
Yeah, it was a
That
whole.
was, that was on purpose.
Oh, I
You know
couldn't.
what?
I couldn't find a bald cap that was like a white guy bald cap, so I was wearing a black guy's bald cap.
Oh,
She's
man.
talking about gear that people think is legit for their character,
But
and it's
still,
the
that was
weirdest
a
like
thing
it's
you've
out
ever
of the
seen.
ordinary. Like my dad, the Heavy Hitters tag team, they came out with crop tops and like cropped jeans that they cut into like shorts.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty big, so that's not weird.
I got one.
It's so funny.
The Ballard Brothers.
Yes.
They had, I don't know if they've done it many times, but I remember one time in like, I think it was either 2009 or 2010. They wrestled in AWS. It was a tag match. And they wore this Power Ranger type looking suits. Like, they're like mirrors image of each other. One wore the suit and the one wore the opposite side of the suit. And their gimmick was anytime one of them got hurt by the opponent, the other person that's in the corner shares their pain. Kind of like the Miz and
That's funny.
Mizdow.
That's funny.
But yeah,
Clever.
Everybody always steals the Ballard Brothers gimmicks, though.
it was funny. It was funny, but at the same time, like I felt bad for the guys that were in the corner because in the corner, that's supposed to be your time to catch a breath of fresh air.
Right.
They're working whether they're in the apron or they're in the ring. Like, trust me when I say this, tag matches, you think you're going to get a breath of fresh air when you tag out. Wrong. I can't get a breath of fresh air because I'm freaking Ultimate Warring it up trying to save my partner from getting his ass kicked. That's why I got to be a heel tag team.
Matt Striker one time, he wore these like long tights. They were white legs. It was like a blue triangle in the crotch area, and it had just a big old eyeball, dead center of his crotch.
Oh,
Remember that
so
gear?
Loco wearing tiny shorts.
Oh, but
Who the hell said that?
Joey the Bull.
ha!
Joey.
Is that true?
Yes,
You
he
never
was-
met
something?
Oso Loco.
Yeah. but he
Don't
was-
you dare try to pretend you met Crazy Bear Oso Loco. I've been there.
Well, he was
I've
he was a fan
wrestled
back then.
Oso Loco.
He was a fan back then.
I wrestled him this year at Lucha Pro when I made my return.
I mean, I've seen
And
him.
I felt the wrath of that hairy
For the
bastard.
record, Joey the Bull was a
And he
fan
got the
of
better of
OCW
me.
back then.
But rest assured,
I've
Oso
seen him
Loco,
wrestle, but
I
I can't.
promise you,
Like, huh?
one of these days, we're going to have another match at Lucha Pro. And when that happens, your hairy ass is mine. Not literally, but figuratively. You will pay, Oso Loco! And there's my promo for today.
Very good.
But
Very
yeah,
good,
let me
Mikey
go on
O'Shea.
these striker tights. He literally had an eyeball dead center of his crotch, right?
That's intense.
So
That's
so
what the
no,
rats-
so I sat there like all day, like I'd be passing by him, and I'd have to come up with
because
different
that's going to
jokes
draw your
every
attention.
time.
That's weird.
Yeah, so I was like, so you got the one-eyed monster there, huh? And he was just like nonstop, like,
Oh my god.
how many more do you have? I'm like, give me about 30 more minutes. I'll like get them all out of my system.
And that's how Rudy and Matt Striker became friends.
What kind of people would you like to see on the show?
Here,
This
Here, on this show.
Pizza Cat.
Alexa Bliss.
Okay.
Realistically talking,
yeah,
sir.
realistically.
I mean, I'm
okay.
sure she can go on, but you're probably going to have to
Sorry,
pay her at
I'm
least
not
like five
paying Alexa
figures.
Bliss $10,000
I'd love
to come onto my
I'd
podcast.
pay her anything she wanted.
She wants to pop in and go, hi, I'm famous. That's cool. I don't care.
She's in for 2 minutes, gone, 10 grand, gone.
So worth it. It'd be so weird just to watch her leave.
See,
have
I'd be
fun.
more interested in, you know, like you
See,
tell all these
I'm
Matt
just-
Stryker stories. We
I'm
don't get
just-
anything from
I'm
Matt
just
Stryker.
imagining
That'd
it.
be cool.
I could probably talk to Matt.
I would like to
Like
see
that.
more wrestling promoters come onto the show.
I
Yeah.
agree.
And talk.
I agree.
I'd love to
Exactly.
see Johnny in.
I would
Johnny
love
in.
to have Johnny in on. I
We
think
miss
that'd
you,
be
buddy.
awesome.
We
What
miss
about the
Monk
fans?
One.
What kind of
But
people
more
would you guys
importantly,
like to see on our
we
show?
hope your health is doing great.
You know what I'd love to see here too?
Feel free to comment.
You might not agree, but I'd love to see a Kyle Weber. I would love to see.
I'm
Kyle
over
Weber.
it, man. I love. I've you know, aside from wrestling, I always thought that guy was cool. It's just when he gets bitter, he really shows it.
I would love
Nora
to.
says, "Hi, Rudy. Hi, Mikey."
Who?
Nora.
Oh, hi Nora.
You always ask who Nora is, and then you go, "Oh, Nora."
I get dropped on my head a lot, and I jump from ceilings.
You're
That's
her
your fault.
favorite.
I know I'm everybody's favorite. It's because I'm adorable.
Nora's my favorite.
You signed the contract, big boy. Now you're the champ.
Quit slamming stuff.
I mean, I can gladly take that from you, Rudy. If it's a problem.
Oh, he doesn't talk for like 30 minutes, and now he finally says something.
Somebody's very.
Oh, and he
hungry.
went quiet again.
Some-
Oh,
somebody's very hungry.
adorable.
Do you have all the
Be
comments?
careful what
pulled
you
up on
wish
there?
for, my friend.
Do you have all the comments?
We'll
Hey,
see.
so how's your chin feeling?
Because I
Um,
don't have all of them showing, apparently.
What happened?
Feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good.
What happened with his chin?
I kicked him right in on past Saturday.
Oh, okay.
Got lucky. The felines were holding me down. That wouldn't have happened if I was loose, you know.
Didn't he already lose a match earlier that day to them too?
I didn't not lose. It was Oso's fault. It was Oso's fault. If he would have never hit his own tag team partner, we would have won.
Hey, so wait,
This just in from
Were you guys both
Nicolette.
in the match
She
or
just
not?
says Voodoo
Well, I was
Master was
he-
looking good at Saturday's End of the World.
So-
Nicolette thinks you look good, bro.
Big
so-
shout out to Nicolette. She was actually
Big
my
shout out to
manager.
Nicolette.
Yeah, big shout out to Nicolette.
wait. So answer that question for me. Were you in a tag team match? Yes or no?
Okay, but
And your team lost, right? So that is still a loss on your part.
Give him
Exactly,
credit.
but-
He's a rookie. Rookie mistakes.
But he just said he didn't
okay,
lose.
it was not under my control. He pushed me out of that ring.
But you do
You
gotta
still
admit, man,
lost.
you do gotta admit, you're a rookie. You made a mistake, and obviously you're gonna make mistakes at being a rookie because that's how you live and learn. But you lost the match, and now you're trying to challenge him for the heavyweight title.
I mean,
Not a good idea, my friend.
You ever fought a giant?
You're like a creative character
Yeah, I
from
have.
the
Esteban.
old
Not
SmackDown
even a giant,
games.
trust me,
You
buddy.
gotta build yourself up. You gotta keep winning small matches. Then you can build up that overall stat. Then you can finally reach his stats, which is 82, and then finally challenge him for the heavyweight title.
82?
Yeah. You're Steven Richards.
Oh, 82? Ouch.
Actually, no, that's Steven Richards like 77. You're Rhino.
yeah, exactly.
I'll take that as a compliment. Rhino's pretty cool. I like Rhino.
No. Rhino was like 80. You're like.
No, I'm just saying in general, Rhino's pretty cool. I like Rhino.
Oh, I love Rhino.
Yeah.
Rhino is.
I loved his like little like his commercials when he was like running for office and stuff like that. They're fucking hilarious. That with Kurt Angle.
Much like the Hardy Boys, Rhino is a true example of
Second
going
chances.
to the lowest stage of your wrestling career and rising up from it and actually getting back to where you belong. Rhino got fired from WWE in 2005, went to TNA, recovered, rise up from the ashes, did the independent scene, went to Ring of Honor, went to TNA, went back to WWE, became a champion again. Rhino is a true inspiration in this business. Met him only once, and I knew before I even met him personally, he was going to be a cool dude, and that was no disappointment. Rhino is a true inspiration in the wrestling business. Wrestling business. Don't know him personally, just wrestling business.
Nora commented, "My daughter Ashley will be the wrestler, but I will always be there."
Oh.
Thank you, Nora, for
Wait, what?
always
We love
supporting
Nora.
us.
Ashley's gonna be a wrestler and she's gonna kick ass.
Ashley
Nora's always
is.
gonna be there to watch.
Little
Ashley?
Ashley?
Little
Oh, the one that trained
Yeah.
with us?
Yeah.
Ashley.
Oh wow.
She's so young and she's so good.
She's
Like,
very hungry.
Yeah.
She is.
She's very quiet.
She's very hungry. And she's so busy. She's got so much going on,
Yeah.
guys.
Well, yeah,
You don't
she's a
even
high
realize.
school kid.
She's in high school. She's got 2 other sports going on.
Ashley,
You know, she's awesome.
I'm speaking from the heart. While we do appreciate you coming down and training with us, remember, enjoy high school as well. This is just a hobby. Enjoy high school. Enjoy, still being young, because once you go through high school, it's not going to get worse, but, you're not going to have time to act like a little kid anymore. So
Right.
enjoy high school while you
You have your whole
can.
life ahead of you.
Yeah, my entire high school days is me getting beat.
I
up
just
every
can't wait to
weekend.
see what she does.
Especially
No
by
matter
him.
what she gets her hands on, it's always
You know
gonna
who I
be
can't wait to see one day?
incredible.
That I haven't seen in a very long time?
Who?
Nova Kane getting back to practicing.
Oh
she
yeah.
will very soon, I heard.
So very soon, I heard.
Depending on,
Heard that 2 months ago.
well, she might have to have surgery. So.
Oh, surgery.
Depending on how well that goes.
But Tony Reyes always said she's so tough.
Yeah, well, Tony Reyes is, limited on what he can do for insides not doing what they're supposed to do. So.
In other words, Tony Reyes is not a doctor.
Oh yeah, what happened with the tag team title match? Can someone explain that to me? I wasn't there.
Did they lose?
Yeah, they
Is
lost.
that what happened?
How did it happen? Do you know? Champ?
Tony Reyes got put through a table.
Tony Reyes got put through a table?
He was put through a table,
Well, technically he didn't
But
get put through a
weren't
table.
John and
He
Tony
got
Reyes
put through a
already
table.
having issues before
Yes, they were.
their match?
Yep. John told Tony.
Understandably, too, from what I understand. Some of the issues were very avoidable.
So you mean to tell me their first title defense, they lost?
Yep.
No, it wasn't.
So our first graduate from OCCW became a tag team champion?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Joseph Vega?
Mm-hmm.
You sure did?
Who's Joseph Vega?
It's
Al-
Alejandro Vega.
Vega?
Alexander Vega.
You guys
Alexander.
I have an
failed.
old high school friend
Okay,
named Joseph Vega.
Do you know how many people we know in the wrestling world whose names sound so similar?
Alexander Hammerstone, Alexander Vega,
Okay.
Mike Vega. Hey, Brandon, how you doing, buddy?
I miss you, Brian.
I know a wrestler named Lynette. When I met Nicolette, I almost called her Lynette every day for like 2 weeks.
Hey, when I was wrestling on SmackDown that one time,
Mikey O'Shea.
you know who my tag partner was?
Who?
Mike Vega!
Vega! Another Vega.
His one-time return, and then he retired again.
Nice.
All right, so I have to ask
I'm still undefeated.
everybody here.
I didn't get pinned.
Any new comments?
Who's
I
your
will be
favorite
signed.
person you guys have met
Just
through
making sure
wrestling?
my thing is staying up to date.
Who's the...
Everybody name drop now.
Name drop what? I didn't hear your question.
Who's favorite person you've met through wrestling?
Favorite person I've met through wrestling. You know what? Probably the person, my favorite that inspired me the most was Coco Beware.
Mike?
Wow.
I was 7 years old, and after my dad, they did a charity event here in California, and we all went and ate a claim jumper after. And he shared some stories and things that really, were just incredible. And then he gave us apples afterwards and always encouraged us to eat our fruit. So after that, my brothers never argued with me when I tried to make them eat healthy stuff.
I can't really answer this question because too many people have been awesome for me in the wrestling business.
Mm-hmm.
So
The most standout, though.
You meet so many incredible people.
I met a lot of backstabbers. I met a lot of douchebags. I met a lot of incredible people. So it's really hard to say. I could say Gangrel, Brian Kendrick, T.J. Perkins, Candice LeRae, Christine Von Eerie, Rick Knox.
Drew Gulak?
Never really got a chance to get to know him very much, except hi, shake hands, wrestling code. But yeah, Natalia Neihart, Alicia Fox. They were always awesome whenever I was an extra. They actually didn't like when you're an extra in WWE, you're irrelevant.
Right, you're just there.
You're just there. Oh, hi, go fuck yourself. But like Alicia Fox, Natalia Neihart, they would always come up to us and give us a hug and welcome us. Make us feel relevant. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because they remember being you once.
You know who else is awesome? Mark Henry.
Mm-hmm.
Mark Henry.
Mark Henry.
Yes.
He's a really awesome guy. Probably because, Bray Wyatt.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's because Bray Wyatt went through like I went through when it came to being big and chubby and all that shit, but letting our ability show how we stand out. And every time I met the guy, he was always genuine to me.
Right.
So there's a lot of amazing people here. It doesn't have to be just one person. And now silent. Somebody talk.
All right.
Another person that was always very, very kind to me that I can think of was D'Lo Brown.
D'Lo.
He's a very outstanding person.
I love that.
Every time I see
Alexander
him,
just did the head bob.
him and,
D'Lo
him and Sin Bodhi both, every time I've had contact with either one of them, they've just been the kindest, most
Love you,
outstanding
Sin.
people to
Sin
me.
Bodhi, another amazing individual. Crazy as fuck, but the good crazy.
Good
as
crazy,
fuck.
yeah.
Stuff.
Good crazy.
That Snake Pit Pro that's going on right now, that's sick, man.
I remember one time
Awesome.
at Championship Wrestling Hollywood, when I first met him, when he still had the long hair, was completely clowned out with all the blood all over his face and everything. We all walked over to the Jack in the Box, and we were like, oh yeah, everybody's putting on gear, over their clothes, right? We were like, oh, you gonna change? And he was like, no, I'm good. And just walked off, walking down the regular streets of Hollywood, just in full Sin Bodhi gear.
This just in from Alex. He says, Colt Cabana, Sammy Callahan,
Hey, Cole Cabana, how you doing?
Dave Marquez, and El Generico.
Wait, who said that?
What about
Alex.
them? What about those guys?
Oh,
Like,
you think they're awesome?
They're people.
Gotcha.
They're people he looks up to. That he likes.
I think.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
go
sorry.
ahead.
No.
You're okay.
3 people I look up to. Probably one of my trainers, Martin.
Yeah.
He showed me a lot, like many lucha stuff, and I'm so grateful for that. And then these 2 guys, Rudy and Mikey, they showed me almost everything I know as well. So a big shout out to them for working with me through all the showing me so much in the business as well.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the winner and your new OCCW heavyweight champion, still Rudy. You ain't kissing my ass, bro.
No, I'm saying no.
Let me just say this though.
real
Yeah,
talk.
you said we taught you almost everything we knew, right?
Rudy.
Or everything you knew.
Yeah, a lot.
We taught you a lot of it.
Yeah.
Just remember, we didn't teach you everything we know. We can always
Ooh.
keep that in, buddy.
Ooh, that's foul.
Yeah.
That's not nice.
This
Just
the
in
hell are
from
you
Freddie
talking about?
Flores.
What the hell are you talking about?
Okay.
That didn't sound
All right.
right for a second, man. You dirty punk, you.
Nasty.
All right.
This just in from Freddie Flores. Freddie Flores.
Freddie
is
Flores,
appalled.
go away. You're not
Shut
here.
the fuck up, Rudy. It's
Bah.
appalled with what is going on tonight. He goes off and celebrates his championship wins. And this is what happens. He will return next week with amazing news.
Oh, okay, well, that's great. Guess what? I got you thrown today, buddy. You ain't going to do a goddamn thing about it, tag team champion or not. The only thing the tag team champions do is give you a +2 on endurance. And unfortunately for you, my overall's 1,000. So screw you, Freddie.
I was expecting you to do like that entire like
yeah, we
Scott Steiner math promo right now.
And
I
then
can't
towards
do
the
that,
end,
no.
if you guys
No
want
matter
to
how
mix it back
stupid,
up, we
I
can.
can't. You only got a 25% chance with my 75 and a chance. Okay, with that
already
being said,
fumbling.
I'm done with the throne. Actually, no. Yes, I'm done.
You can stay, you can go. It's up to you.
So,
Doesn't matter.
I am going to
Should
now
I
tag
say,
out
should
to
I
somebody as a person I do not like, but as an entertainer, funny as hell, entertaining as hell, and you cannot deny his ability, no matter how much you shit talk about him, about green lights on Facebook. Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you a former two-time OCCW Tag Team Champion and
Lover of women, leader of men.
lover of men and leader of women.
Fuck that up.
I give to you the guy who... Wow, you found your jacket, actually.
I have mini jackets.
Oh, you lost your hood. That's what happened.
Powerful rich man.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I give to you the ginger vampire, Azrael.
Also-
So, Azrael, when are you going to swoop in from, like, the ceiling and just kind of
Hey, no, that's
fly
my gimmick now.
down?
Also, one more thing before Voodoo
Increase
Master
the budget
goes.
of the program.
Oh, you staying.
I can
You staying.
teleport
You're staying.
anywhere.
All right.
I love voodoo. I love the black magic. My last name's forever. My first name's the greatest. I'm like a sprained ankle, boy. I ain't nothing to play with. And thanks to all you haters, I'm making all the promoters on a first name basis. And I'm going on a countrywide tour. We're going to Las Vegas. Don't touch. Is it not on?
Oh, he just turned it off. Turn it back on.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Azrael's here.
He turned it off.
As
Fixed
I
it
may
up.
add, Azrael does
There you
know
go.
some black magic as well.
I do. I know all kinds of black things like rap. I bit a
Oh.
black guy, and now I am full of the rap abilities.
And then
We're discussing something. I don't give a damn about all that. I'm gonna keep talking.
We're gonna kick Voodoo Master
No.
out now.
All right.
November.
Okay.
I wanted to say before I go,
well, we'll kick you out later too. 'cause
the Voodoo
that's
Master,
sick face.
the Voodoo Master is keeping a close eye on the tag team champions. Where the Voodoo Master and Fabi have some big things planned for Steel Cage.
Is this
So-
hip all
Nicolette
right?
Just be-
says, "I love the black magic too." Shout out Team Voodoo.
Yeah, 1,000% voodoo.
Bet
1,000%
she do.
voodoo. She does.
You
She
kinky son of
does.
a bitch. We don't swing that way.
Yes.
All right. Joey the Bull says, "True that Freddie Flores. Congratulations, and just a reminder." The La
the
Raza
scary
has a new sheriff in town, aka the Muscle, and his name is Joey the Bull. Is
Well,
that true?
we have someone here,
Anybody
and
know?
why don't you introduce yourself?
Why is this so low?
Because
don't
Voodoo
know.
Master is short.
You are to speak about anyone not being very tall. You are
I'm
messed
not
up.
My
turning
mic's
you
not
up
fixed.
just a little
Yeah.
bit.
We've got 10
Would you
bears.
like me to
Oh,
shake your
you're
mic
already
off
up all
again?
the
You
way.
were
Never
like
mind.
3.5
Fine.
bears. You know, I
Let me
seen
fix
10 bears.
this.
He's like this big and this wide, and he come lumbering in full of
Just
strength
be
and
careful,
majesty.
like if you lean back really far,
Yeah,
you
I
won't pick
know.
up your
They don't call me 10 bays, they call me 10 inches. How you doing?
Oh, that's actually
Oh,
true.
you're
He's
terrible.
gotten
You are
changed.
terrible.
Tripod. Rudy Rogers.
Did you guys hear about
that's
Cage's
Tripod.
return?
I hate you less than
Did you?
Yes, we were talking about that earlier. I got cut off.
You mentioned it, but then
Yeah,
you
then
like
I
started
got
talking
cut
about
off.
something stupid. So.
No, I started talking about Alexa Bliss. How you doing?
You found a woman shorter than you, and you were so enthralled. Thank God, I'm the
Yeah.
big spoon in a
Hold on.
relationship.
Hey, hold on. If Alexa Bliss is right here.
Tag team champions. We would be the tag team
Guys are
champions.
Ick.
We can
Ellsworth
agree on
was
some
released,
things. You know
And
what
he's
I'm
asking
saying.
for some insane stuff to wrestle independently.
Oh, James
Who?
Ellsworth?
Ellsworth,
James
$1,500. Give it
Hey,
to him. He's
he-
fabulous.
No, you want to know
He's
why he wants that
awesome.
money? He wants that plastic surgery so he get a new fucking chin.
You know, if for
Agent.
I could understand like bigger promotions, you know, being able to make a payout like that. But if you look at just a regular indie promotion, nobody's going to be able to afford that.
Maybe he just doesn't want to work indie shows anymore. That's why he's doing that crap.
True. You know, Emma's doing the same thing though. However, she's coming from overseas. She's giving up bookings in Australia and Europe for.
And also, she has more sex appeal than James Ellsworth does. So, yeah.
Slightly.
And she has a chin.
Slightly. He's
Yeah,
a
she
beautiful
has a
man.
chin. And an ass. He doesn't.
Sandra, you're so funny. Okay.
You know, I saw a lot of black magic at OCCW End of the World, like Othello ripping you in half. He almost, split you like one of the women in the things, where like, and then put you back together.
What is?
I'm still champion.
Barely, thanks to the melee that was brought by yours truly and everyone
What is
else.
the least amount of anything you've wrestled for, and why?
Money?
Bertha.
I fought him in a bounce house for literally no reason.
Oh, yeah, dude, I forgot about
We
that.
defiled our good friend's wedding with a ritual combat.
Oh, yeah, dude, we got to tell that story.
Commence.
All right,
sitting,
so
waiting.
now I'm just going to ruin this. So, I drink on occasion.
Ha!
Occasion.
Spoiler!
What else
I,
is
I drink on
new?
occasion.
Are
so
you drunk now?
I am not.
Little bit.
I wish I
A little
was.
bit.
I wish it was. I have a problem. Stop it. God damn it. So I've been drinking a little bit. We see a trampoline right there. We're literally both like dressed in suits practically, and we're like, God, there's a whole wedding going on. Mike walks up and he's just like, yeah, you guys could wrestle if you want. That's all he had to say. 2 seconds later, me and Danny were freaking shoeless in there, giving each other the like stiffest like DDTs we've ever taken, like pile drivers,
Exploder
everything.
suplexed him right onto his stupid head.
Right, like everything.
And he
it was
bounced
the
right back.
Yeah,
It was
caught him
the
and did it again.
It was the stiffest match I've ever
Oh
had,
my gosh.
and it was in a freaking trampoline.
For no reason.
You know what? I once
Actually, I
saw
got a
somebody
drink off it.
wrestle for 2 tacos and a can of soda.
For
They
the
got
record,
a whole can
That
of
was
soda?
me, by the way.
For the record,
too.
no,
and those tacos weren't even worth it.
for the record, back when like Lucha Pro used to like was first starting out when I was first doing matches, your pay was on average some weeks you'd get $10. Some weeks they'd look at you, no, we can't even get you
High
anything.
five.
They'd be like, yeah, we can't get you anything.
I'm gonna
but-
pay you in gum.
But no, hey, my dad's working in the kitchen over there. If you get over there, if you get there in time, he'll give you a sandwich and maybe a soda. If not, he'll just give you a water bottle. So at times, that's what my pay was.
Dang.
But at the moment, I was like, you know what? They're paying me an experience. I'm getting to try out new things in the ring
Right.
every week in front of a new crowd, which was about, at times, 120 strong. So it was a decent-sized crowd for an indie show.
This just in from Philip No Love. Divine Intervention is taking over BVW in Las Vegas.
November 29th, we got a 5-on-5, and our 5 is going to eat that other 5 alive like a Thanksgiving turkey. I'm going to be having the leftovers. I believe gorgeous
change
Gary
the background
Galaxy,
to the turkey?
Sarge, is going to be opposing us in that match, and we're going to fight him from the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli.
Why are you looking at me, man?
Oh, God, a turkey! Thank God we're going to...
God, hey.
It will be the day where I
Hey,
celebrate
hold
our
on.
victory over the Indians.
Hey, this is a wrestling show. That is not the gobbledygooker.
I'm offended by this, being a vegetarian.
That is
Get
not
that
the
off.
gobbledygooker.
No one cares about
All
you.
right,
Add a
all right,
tofurkey.
all right.
Hey, gobbledygook.
Tofurkey.
Call the
Gobbledygooker.
gobbledygooker. Gobbledygooker.
I want to see.
Yes, we
Where is our turkey?
That was
Dude,
so
wrestling show.
disappointing.
That is a turkey.
Be Ric Flair! Be Ric Flair! Oh, what the hell?
The only turkey we celebrate.
That was
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah, this is the picture. That's not
Also,
the video.
the first appearance of The Undertaker.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
True.
That's
And
true.
True.
And then Drew
Coincidence?
Gulak is our
I
new
think not.
turkey.
Coincidence?
I don't know if you guys saw
You guys
that.
think that was a coincidence, though?
He was a... I
Yeah, that
forgot
was
what
horrible.
it was.
But do you think that was a coincidence? Taker and the gobbledygooker debuted the same day.
One of them went on to fame and glory, and the other not quite so much.
I think Taker was the gobbledygooker.
Maybe you want the job or not? You get in the suit.
I'm not,
Listen, Mark,
the
you're gonna
guy
be in the
that's
turkey
right
costume.
here,
Job red.
if you see him, he looks
He
so,
looks so enthusiastic.
excited
Yeah.
to
So
see a
enthusiastic.
turkey. This guy right here.
He's like, it's
Oh,
hatching!
yeah.
It's hatching!
It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
This is
Oh
why
my
I hate
gosh.
wrestling fans and their stupidity. Look at this guy. He's into a turkey. There's people killing themselves in the
So
ring
funny.
doing clap. Oh my god, a turkey!
It's a
I'm
turkey.
enthralled. Maybe it'll give me a brick or a pizza or pretend to be a woman when it's really a man.
I
I
like
don't know.
pizza.
Or look,
What?
that woman just gave
There's a lot
birth
of
to a
stupid
hand.
things
Yeah,
people
wrestling's
do.
stupid as hell.
What was your most thankful moment in your wrestling career?
Mine will get a little emotional. Anybody want to go first?
Every time I get out with the ability to walk, I
good
am
one.
very
Good one.
impressed.
That's good.
All right, let's ask Sandra, who is a student right now, who's in training. What's been your most thankful moment of training so far?
Feeling the pain every time I wake up. The icy hot has been very thankful. I've been very thankful for icy hot.
I'm surprised you
cold
didn't say finally getting a
showers.
key to the building.
Keys?
I live there now, okay?
Shameful.
Keys, I just go through the window.
You know what? I have two. One, obviously, being winning.
Start throwing stuff through the window.
Can you open?
One of my most thankful moments is actually winning the heavyweight title. But actually, one that kind of stood out through my entire career was actually when Matt Striker sat me aside and kind of was like, I'm gonna be working with you.
Rudy and Matt Striker sitting in a
basically.
tree.
Well, broke down everything, and then
He's
he.
talking about him again.
Well, when he kind of just told me that he's gonna be working with me, and then just was like, all right, I'm gonna just listen to me. I'm gonna teach you a few things and just learning from. That was I was more grateful for that than anything else because I'm a short guy in the locker room that nobody gave a crap about. Why was this guy carrying? So
Good
that was
question.
that stuck out.
We're
to me.
still asking him.
Yeah, that's what. Matt, if you listen to this, after that, please.
Oh, Rudy, we're just giving you shit. It's okay.
You're probably the bastard son you never had or something.
Sandra, what are you
Something
looking
weird
forward
like
to in
that.
your wrestling career?
You're not that old, you douchebag.
Pretty old.
Mostly,
To your age.
mostly just to have a good one show at least that involves me not getting hurt.
Oh, every show's gonna involve you
Good,
getting
good.
hurt.
No, and that's the issue is that I know that one thing's gonna go. I'm old, so it's either gonna be the back, the shoulder, or the knee.
Oh,
So
no.
watch
record-
out, watch those points of my body when my first show happens, and start placing bets too, because then whoever wins.
For the record,
No.
Sandra, I'm 22. Been doing this since I was 15 years old. So it's trust me, I busted my collarbone my second match ever in.
What?
How old are you?
I'm 22.
Oh, sweet Jesus, I'm an old ass man.
Shut up, both of you.
I'm going to die soon.
Shut
Get
up.
it in while I can.
Sandra, he is older than you.
Is he?
Yes.
Very much
Well-
so. You can't have the end of the world without old white people, by the way.
You know
and
what?
on the show, me and Wrestling Matt are the oldest white people,
That was-
probably for 100 miles.
Actually, no. Tony Reyes.
That is true. Tony is shamefully old and has many grown children.
That's true. I am one of his grown children.
Hey,
She
Jordan, how you
says it
doing?
very sad with a little tear in
And
her
the rest
eye.
of them. The rest of them are
Hi,
all jealous
Bernie.
right now.
Kind of gets all the attention.
I love all those guys. Wait, who gets all the attention?
I do.
Hell yeah, you do. You're the best. High five.
I'm the
Well,
meanest.
come on, we just need to see your hand just come in frame. Just come in frame for that. There it is.
He likes to
Alright.
high five people.
Especially you. High five.
Yay! But you know what Tony Reyes
I
doesn't
know,
have?
it's a really bad high five.
I high five myself.
He doesn't have the tag team titles no more.
Oh, you guys are so mean to Sandra, leaving her out.
It's.
It's fine. Yay!
Wait,
Yay!
Triangle five now. All three.
Oh,
All three. How do you-
Ah, we're the Bullet Club now.
Yep.
Yes!
You guys are
White guy high
Cease and
fives!
desist. Cease and desist.
Yes! Copyright laws
Cease
be
and desist.
damned!
Cease and desist.
What are you
I'm
doing?
blocking it.
Oh,
So
God,
we
I
don't
get it,
sued.
I get it.
So we don't get sued.
We're not gonna get
gonna throw some cold water on that.
They can
Not
try to
gonna
sue me, but
happen.
they won't like me very much after.
You won't like me when I'm angry.
Especially when I burn all their houses down.
You're entitled to half of all the money I've been
All right,
paid for
Randy
this
Orton.
What's happening?
I'm in one of those moods today, guys. I'm very,
How you doing?
very. You know what?
Has anyone seen the Jay Baker Koto Hero
Yeah,
promos?
can we finally
Oh my
watch
gosh,
that now,
look,
please?
You know what? Just
They
to
are
watch these
hilarious.
promos, Rudy has to leave the room.
What?
Is he gonna stroke
Mine.
it?
She has to get out.
No,
Are we afraid he's gonna stroke it?
Nope, Rudy has to. We want
I
Mikey
might.
back.
I want to see these videos first.
No.
I'll
There
get
might
out
be
right when it's
swordplay
over.
and or cocaine.
Nope, I'm not
All right, we'll show him.
Can
We'll
it be
show him.
both?
You know what, Rudy?
Hopefully
The people don't
I
want to
hope
see
so,
you.
too.
Okay,
I-
I'm just kidding.
Fingers crossed.
You know, I did
Actually,
cost
okay.
O'Shea his match, so he might be mad about that. Stay where you are.
How many people want to see Rudy on the show? Comment Rudy's name. If you want to see Rudy on the show, comment Rudy.
Or
We want to
just-
know.
Just leave it blank.
Otherwise, we're going to
feel like
fire
that's a
him.
Sweet, I
Gotta
can
do
do
the
other things on my
Vince
Tuesday
McMahon.
night.
You're
then.
fine.
You're fired. I'm just kidding. I would
So I
never
can go home
actually-
then?
Well, I might.
I can go home then. I can go home. Thank
Depending on how many people come.
you.
here.
You'll never see me again.
We'll
Bye.
see.
I'll
We'll
stop.
see.
The by 30 thing's gonna be
How many,
drastic number coming closer. Then bye.
How many viewers do we have? I hope it's 69.
It's 8 right now.
Ah.
If you are home, if you have access to an internet
Oh, it just
machine,
jumped
look
up
up
again.
Jay Baker, Koto Hero.
Can we
and
watch those promos,
Comedy
please?
Gold. You
Yes.
might not have it. I don't know. The internet is.
We do.
tricksy.
Goddammit.
Oh,
And while you guys,
Where's Coach Hero? I told him to meet me here right now.
I'm pretty sure they
Jay,
have to go to
whoa,
Whoa,
hey,
where the hell did he come from?
Sneaking up on me, boy. You better have my thing, man. I earned it.
I don't know how racist that really was. He's getting racist.
Give me my thing. Friendship is important.
He is.
I know friendship is
He's
important,
learning from
but
the
so is
top.
money, and so is power. And I got a lot to be made in this briefcase, boy. Now get at it!
I didn't believe him. I didn't believe him. I thought he was from Long Beach. I did.
I could be.
I did
Have you
check
check
your
my papers?
Sandra, nobody wants to check your papers.
You can't just steal a man's magical satchel of. I hope cocaine. I'm pretty sure Jay Baker's a drug lord.
Hey, whoa.
And that is.
Whoa, you're making a big allegation there. He calls it white gold.
What is it?
It's white gold.
Is he a sugar freak? Is he giving people diabetes? He's very energetic after he throws it on himself.
You're very energetic when you look just white anyway.
That's true.
You always have white in your nose.
This is why I like Jay. And demand that he be on the program of OCCW. Sooner or later, perhaps they can settle their difference in a steel cage.
Yeah, play the other one now. We'll play the other one now too.
We're gonna play the other one.
Trying to get you booked.
Chili.
Ooh, a samurai.
Now they made this racist on their own.
Yeah, that's all of them right there.
He really has a soul.
That he
He's
got
probably
at like
good with it.
he got at the main place mall too.
Did he really?
No, I don't know.
Probably did.
Quite a possibility. I like.
What's the name of that sword thing? That sword store? It's like Blades.
Oh, the new like
Yeah,
yeah.
the new one.
I like that part of it's in the 80s. I remember the 80s. It was a better time back then. There was coke and hookers and stuff and business, and American Gladiators was cool, and the action movies were better.
You just like Kumite.
I like Sailor Moon.
Kumite, kumite, kumite. You know, I've entered the 12-year-old and over kumite as a small child. It means basically free sparring, but I like saying the word kumite, kumite, kumite. And you punch him right in the
Actually,
balls.
don't you say Kunite?
Kunzate, yeah.
Kunzate.
Kunzate.
Alright, so hey, dude, you should tell them about like that hybrid show that we did when you like cut that entire like Ninja Turtle promo.
That was the best. So we
I
are
like
in a
nobody got it.
I understood it. You understood it. That's really all that mattered to me. Children are running around smoking marijuana and skateboarding and whatnot, and it
how
reminded
old
me.
are the children?
21.
50. I don't know.
Okay.
50. How old are you? Oh, 21.
It's legal. God damn it.
Yes. Legalities. At Hybrid Pro, we go many places, we do many things, and I found myself in the warehouse of the Foot Clan, with children running around. You want to recruit them, and I wanted to find out which little boy or girl would be good at karate, so they could join the Foot Clan.
So you guys remember that giant stage I jumped off? He literally stood up there with a microphone and cut the promo.
I was looking for children to join the Foot Clan, and then you came out, and you're not at all good at karate.
I kicked you in the face pretty hard.
He ducked a kick, he jumped over another kick, and then he kicked me. I went, I am your father. Hybrid Pro is your family, and I am the Shredder.
And then, like,
this guy came running.
And then, like, 2 seconds later, he was like, if anybody's good at karate, he, like, in a regular voice, if anybody's good at karate, please meet by the ring.
Yes, I need someone good at karate.
It was the funniest thing in the world. Like, you try, like, being told, hey, you're going to wrestle freaking Azrael tonight. And then he went and he cut that promo, and I'm sitting back there trying not to laugh before I have to go and wrestle him.
And then you tried to kill yourself at least twice on the evening. What is so wrong? You are happy. You have the championship belt.
Wait, what was the first time?
You fighting me, fool! I am a dangerous and
scroll
deadly
down a
master of karate.
Actually,
I have been alive for many years.
I think it's a little more deadly.
I have watched at least 3 Taibo tapes from beginning to end, and I know how they work, Billy Banks. I know all
That's just
that,
one random
all that
comment, but I
stuff.
don't
You do that
Yes.
sanity
No,
every
why?
morning,
Yes.
too.
TX90.
It's
1, 2.
Oh, yeah, that'd be-
To the beat, baby. To the beat. Azrael can go all night long.
Got that DDP yoga going,
Sometimes I
too.
wonder
Bang!
about you guys.
I'm very good at karate. For a shoot.
Shout out DDP?
Yes, DDP yoga.
Bang!
There's no money. Bang!
See, now I understand why people want you guys to do so much improv now, because that was
Because we're stupid as hell.
understandable. I get it now. I get it. That's why, like, we
Hey, so-
started implementing all the games because
So,
people were.
So, God, I got a question. You did say really stupid shit. Like, we can make that an actual segment now? I'm down to start recording more
We
stuff.
will look into making Rudy doing stupid shit a segment, since you do so much of it.
I want to watch 10 bears run around with you sitting on his shoulders.
That would be amazing.
Can we do 10 bears and he's just running around with Rudy on like in a
This just
papoose?
in from
Can you fit in
Fabi.
the papoose?
He says, "I did what I was told." Get it,
Who?
Who?
Fabi?
Who?
What did he do? What was he told?
He said, "That's all." That's
Ask
all
him
it
back.
says.
Ask him a question. Ask him.
He can hear
Okay.
you.
Yeah, we don't know what
Hey,
that means,
Fabi.
man.
What were you told to do?
It might be just that
Oh,
comment
wait.
loaded first.
Did they
that
turn
happens.
on the Raza? That's messed up.
No, La Raza turned on him.
Thank
Yeah,
God!
La Raza-
Finally!
They beat the hell out of that guy. And that voodoo guy.
Now my question is,
Finally.
since Favi and Nicolette are very close, that makes me wonder if Favi and Voodoo are now going to become.
Yeah, he
very
helped
close.
Favi out. That voodoo guy helped Favi out.
You think so?
Yeah, he did. He helped him out.
Sure.
And that voodoo guy even had a
Oh, no,
promo
okay.
on his Instagram thing where Favi was trying to recruit him.
Well, that's very interesting. I can't wait to see where that leads.
Yeah.
Will be.
Did you guys also hear
Yeah,
Joey the
can't.
Bull joined?
Oh, the eyeball thing?
Joey
I
the
can't
Bull
wait
joined.
to see
this.
what happens
I
next.
can't wait to see what happens next.
My hands
January
don't go that
27th.
way. Remember,
It's
I
very
Holy
have
hard
metal,
to get
the
Batman.
hip,
this.
the shoulder.
It's very
that
hard to
something's
do
gonna
that
give
now.
one of these
Yeah,
days.
Yeah.
I can never do that thing.
Yeah.
My
Kinda
arms
gives me a
don't
headache.
bend. Can you
I
do
have
that?
glasses
Can you do
on.
the glasses thing? The glasses thing.
You take your fingers and you go upside down, just like this.
Okay.
No, Azrael, you're wrong.
God damn! No! Ow! That's a hold! Oh, not again!
Dude, he tapped
Apparently,
the table
producer
and
D
he
is
tapped
the
out to
only
me.
one that can do it.
Winner.
You have flexibility still. We've been wrestling too long, and our flexibility's. Like,
Are you
fuck.
kidding me? I've been doing wrestling and gymnastics forever.
Why do you think I said that
Oh.
to fuck with you? Chill.
When women
Don't
are
step
flexible,
at
it's
you.
cool. When guys are, it's weird and gay.
High five.
Yes.
Just cascade off.
I am good enough at yoga that I don't have to go outside if I don't want to. If you know what I mean. Yes.
we call that mansoning it.
Yes, it's perfectly
Terrible.
fine.
All right, fans and viewers watching, please feel free to comment. Give us your ideas. We want your feedback.
I really don't care either way. Mostly because I hate all of you. And on January 27th, we're going to be in a steel cage so I can keep all of you the hell away from me.
Distance.
I
don't
mean,
want to smell
so
you
I
or
won't be
touch
So
you.
think about people that were in the cage for so long and then died though. Oh, how about Charles Manson?
Thank God! I don't know. I'm just glad he's dead. Why is there division on the internet? Oh.
That's why I want to get your opinion on, like, on their division of it. Like, what do you think about that?
Fantastic. I don't know. What the fuck? He had people
nobody
killed.
knows.
He was
The trouble.
hopelessly insane.
Yeah,
Do you go to
that
Lion
song-
King?
Huh?
Lion King? Do you remember when he was singing that too on Lion King?
He does sing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody out there real sad about Charles Manson? Go ahead and write in, and I will beat the shit out of you.
I don't think anybody
I
cares.
guess maybe his like 18-year-old wife might
What?
be slightly sad.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he married like some 18-year-old chick.
Yeah.
Like while he was still in prison.
How can he get more ladies than you?
He's had like
How could he get more ladies
It's
than
not
you?
hard.
Obviously,
No.
women make questionable decisions.
I could probably get more ladies than Rudy.
the Menendez brothers have been married like 4 times in
Who?
prison.
Oh, God.
That's pretty hot. To women, right? I mean,
I hope
A lot of
so.
times-
Or each other.
A
one
lot
or
of
the other.
times
Or
in
each other,
prisons,
yeah.
it's like their
Do
pen
my
pals
laundry.
that are writing to them. They get hooked, like they develop an emotional attachment to each other, and then they end up getting married while they're
You know,
still.
like,
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that like a
Locked up.
form of Stockholm syndrome or some shit?
Yeah, technically.
So my
like a
only hope of love is to go to
neurological-
prison.
That's mine.
Hardcore,
That's
solitary
mine.
Oh, no,
confinement
well,
prison.
Nobody
Hey,
ever
hey,
wants
Ez.
to date me, so I'm just gonna go
Ezra,
for prison.
I got
people
you,
now.
man.
I think that's
We're gonna
fine.
get married.
No,
That's great.
no, I got
Tinder.
an idea for you.
Nobody
Bro,
needs
like,
Tinder
when you're in
anymore.
orange
We're
prison,
just
we
all
have
gonna
the
go to
prison
men.
prison.
day, and you just
I don't
start
have
going
to
through all
see
of
them.
We're
them.
gonna orange
That's
the new black it up in
fantastic.
You take
here.
a warm cherry pie to
I'm okay
that.
with that. I'm okay with
Raw
that.
dog cream pie.
What are we gonna do to get into prison?
Raw dog cream pie.
I'm Mexican,
You know
so I can
what?
do
Does
We'll
anything.
run
anyone
an
else
illegal
have
pro
cream
wrestling show
pies for
somewhere.
Thanksgiving?
All I have to do is just stare at a cop, and I just go to jail instantly.
You're
You
Mexican,
know,
of course.
one
Makes
time I
sense.
got in an altercation with a cop. Was like throwing stuff at him, like to try to get like he knew who I was. He knew who my dad was.
Because there was
You
5
And he
people
was
in the
dad
town.
is-
He was just letting us like do the ridiculous stuff that we shouldn't have been doing, and we were like, let's see how far we can push him. We got to the point we were writing on his car with Sharpie, his police car, before he was like, all right, you gotta stop.
Are you the one that kept breaking the Duke boys out of prison?
No.
You look like you kept stealing the key from that podunk idiot that I left in charge of watching over the Duke boys and the Slammer, and then they're gone every week.
I may have sweet talked
that
a
dude
few
trying to make
people
some
into
moves?
letting some people
Something like
go.
that, and then they're gone, and they're driving through the woods with that damn car.
Pete Wilbur
Where's that
says
cop's name,
prison
Barney
love is never fun.
It is. That's the. I don't understand why not. Okay, here's a
Because
fact.
nobody wants to drop that
Here's the
soap.
facts. You only get to see them once every now and then, so you don't
Right.
have to deal with the
The
nagginess.
visitation.
You could write to them, and you could
You
say
don't have to
whatever
clean up
you
after
want.
them.
You could tell them that you're like another person.
Should I tell
you
a
could even
personal
get
pri-
pictures.
You wrote a double life and
Yes.
not getting caught.
Should I,
Yes.
should I
They
tell a
can't catch
personal
you.
story
Yeah,
off this?
exactly. And then
It's
you
kinda
get
foolproof.
government money because they're in prison too.
That's kind of foolproof.
Should I tell like a bit of a personal story off kind of some of the stuff like this?
Sure.
It's kind of funny. I have 2 minutes. All right, so
Here we go.
well, I was conceived during a conjugal visit at Folsom Prison. I really was. I'm not even kidding on that.
Like the
Good
Johnny
job,
song.
Rudy.
My
Was Johnny Cash?
You must have been the fastest swimmer.
exactly. Well, this story gets a little bit better too, because I was conceived in a conjugal visit at Folsom Prison. My dad was in prison for 17 years. Didn't meet him till I was 10. So yeah. Shut up, Danny.
The more you know.
Don't even say it. Well, and then on top of that, I was born en route to hospital. So I was born
wow.
inside of an ambulance, and my birth certificate literally says intersection of Chapman and Batavia. So I was born.
That's funny.
Yeah. So let me finish this. I was made in a prison and born in the streets.
That's funny.
Don't get more hood than that.
You know what?
Yo,
My mom,
high five.
I was late. I was supposed to be born on Mother's Day, and I was late, and she was sitting on the bed crisscross applesauce. It was just her and my dad in the room. And she was like, I feel the urge to push. And she pushed, and I came out.
What?
My
She,
mom
like-
peed while she.
She like, my dad was on the phone with my grandma, and she's like yelling at him, like, go get a nurse. And he looked over and was like, oh my God.
I was born with an umbilical wrapped around my neck 4 times.
You know what? I know someone else who had their umbilical, their cord around their neck. And now they're very, like, if you touch their throat at all, they, like, just throw up all over the place.
Well, they say the
Very gag
reason
reflex.
that my eyes are fucked is because of that.
Right, because the circulation can...
Oh, and my eyes are like bulbing out of my head because I was about to die. Yeah, I was also purple when I was born. Danny, do not say I was the color purple. Because
I'm excited for
Rain.
Amped Up Pro Wrestling on January 6th, where Divine Intervention will be in Inglewood, fighting for Sean Black, because the white man is going to get paid off the work of all the black people in Inglewood. I will be
God.
paid handsomely for my semi-participation.
I'm thanking God that you took it that way and didn't say what I thought you were gonna say.
I'm much more positive than magic. I will be bringing
God.
Showtime to Inglewood. And I have
Fans,
much
please
fewer
remember
assistants.
to comment your ideas
I don't have
and your
much AIDS,
thoughts
you know
on
what I
our
mean? I have
podcast.
fewer
We want to hear your
No wonder this
feedback.
guy is so excited.
You don't need magic or AIDS.
He has magic B. If you know the story, Magic Fountain drinks his own urine.
Go ahead and sign off.
Yes. This is Azrael, the host with the most, the best, the greatest of all time, the most fabulous. I am a Viking warlord with over 1,000 years of life. I've seen many things. I'm a leader of men, a lover of women, and a beater of children. And Mikey O'Shea is an illiterate moron. And this is Lunchbox, or Preschool because he's very little. And Sandra, the very evil lady, was wearing all black. Very scary.
I guess so.
And I thank you for watching our program.
Peace.
Also,
Peace
I'm good
out.
at karate.
Join the Foot Clan.
Go ahead and
He
kill it.
just does.
Yes, and I think you do
So
have a page
good
as
at
well.
karate.
Click it.